So we're back with Crusaders after our little international break, and things have turned around quite a lot. We've continued our fantastic winning run, and well, let's go and see how the league table looks, shall we? Welcome back to Tunes Travels. Yeah, so we were last here the end of December for that double-headed win over Larne and Olympiad. McGovern, Moore and Stroud scoring the crucial goals in that one. We then continued to see a sea of green. We beat Armagh 8-0, the resident whipping boys. Colin Moore scoring two for Set Sealers, two for Stroud, one for McAvoy and one for Okocha. Giving us a wonderful, wonderful victory. I sort of feel sorry for Armagh. They've come up and they've just been battered by pretty much everyone. Not quite as comprehensive in this next game against Glentoran. It was only 1-0. Colin Moore in the 72nd minute, giving us the only goal of the game. We were in control for most of the game, but Glentoran had quite a few, decent chances, which had me a little bit worried at times, but we managed to find that goal and see it out for the victory. Beat Dungannon Swiss 2-1 in the 5th round of the Irish Cup. Set Sealers and Okocha put us 2-0 up. It was a last-minute goal for Sam Todd. It was never in doubt, this one. 4-1 over Ards then in the league. Moore, Okocha, Stroud and Set Sealers all scoring. Bradley White pulling one back 2 minutes after Set Sealers' goal, giving us 4-0. But yeah, they never really looked back at getting back into this game either after the goal. Comfortable victory there. Before back-to-back 1-0s, goals in different parts of the game. Set Sealers scoring in the 17th minute against Coleraine. Luke Irwin sent off in the 77th minute, enough to give us a 1-0 victory there. Another red card in this game. Kevin McCabe sent off in the 72nd minute. Glenn Smith scoring a winner in the 87th minute. So another late one here against Glenavon. To be fair, before the red card, they probably looked like winning this game more than we did. But after the red card, things just changed. We went a bit more aggressive and got that winning goal. We then beat Ballymena 3-0. 2 from Set Sealers, 1 from Moore in this game. Comfortable victory. Another red card. Jack Malone sent off this time. Yeah, and just a comfortable game. And then we played Larne once more in the league. We beat them 3-1. Paddy Dunn scoring for them to make it 1-1 after McAvoy opened the scoring. 5 minutes later, Colin Moore had made it 2-1. And in the 76th minute, Okocha rounded it out with a wonderful header in the 76th minute. And then another 3-1 victory over Armagh. And you can see here up above me, Armagh just lost their composure in this game. McGuinness putting us ahead in the 3rd minute with a penalty. Paul Holt making it 2-1 on the 40th minute. Maxwell pulling one back in the 41st minute. And then around the stroke of half-time, Mark McGuinness made it 3-1. And the second half was just red card after red card after red card. Maxwell, Danny O'Brien and Adam Dallas all sent off for Armagh. Honestly, I don't know how he didn't put more past them. It was only 3-1. They did quite well considering they had 3 players sent off. Yeah, we should have won by more. But at the end of the day, we won. That's all that really matters. So today we have Larne yet again. This time in the Irish in the Irish Cup 6th round, and then we play Linfield in the league in what is a massive game. So if we look at this league table, we are now top of the league by 2 points. Yes, Linfield have lost another 2 games. 3-0 against Glentoran and 4-1 against Ballyclare, and that's allowed us to overtake them. Then a couple of draws extra that we've had over them was so crucial. So obviously that game against them is massive. They beat us, they go back top of the table, and we do still have to play each other once. But if we can beat them and open up a 5-point gap, then it does look like this could be our year, and we could focus more on this Irish Cup, which we also do need to win, of course. Get through this, we still have 3 stages to go, and Larne are a very tough opponent. Linfield is still in there as well. They're playing Banbridge. Limavady United have dropped out of the Irish Football Playable Leagues. Oh dear. What a shame. I say that with a smile on my face. Now let's just take a look at the team that we're going with today against Larne. It's the familiar team that you're used to seeing. Edwards in goal, Evans, Okocha, Stroud and McAllister in the back four. Smith and Scannell in midfield, Moore, Kearney, McAvoy and Set Steelers. So Scannell perhaps isn't used to being seen there. But we had a few players leave at the end of December. We just go to the transfer history when it wants to load up. And release players. Yeah, end of December. Barry Bagley, of course, was starting in the centre midfield. Sam Johnston, John McGovern, who's a crucial player. Jim Tuffy, who was a crucial player. Set Sealers didn't quite happen. Their contracts all expired at the end of December, and they had no interest whatsoever of re-signing a contract. I tried offering them. I tried getting the director of football to offer them. Nothing at all. Joel Curran left because he was unhappy and he wanted to leave, so we let him go on a free. Similar to Jai Hurd and Steve Ramsey. But yeah, Bagley was a crucial loss. He hasn't actually signed for another club yet. Not interested in re-signing. Fair enough. Fair enough. It was worth a try, wasn't it? Not that we could register him now. Have any of these actually found a new club yet? Johnston hasn't. McGovern hasn't. Tuffy hasn't. Sangsi Han also hasn't. Okay, so none of them have actually found a club yet, which a bit of a shame. I'd love to have kept him here, even on non-contract terms, but what can you do? So yeah, let's go and jump into this game against Larne and see what we can do in this 6th round of the Irish Cup. See, lots of changes. We rotated that squad massively for the Armagh game, which made the win even sweeter. There was 9 changes for that team, 9 changes back for this team. So yeah, it was lovely to see us win. Perhaps if we had had that first team out and they had them 3 red cards, we probably would have hit double figures. Don't let the good form come to an end here. Continue it. So we've sort of had Larne's number recently. You see African Cup of Nations is continuing as well. Nigeria losing in the semis into the 3rd place. Playoff for Stroud hits the crossbar. They're against Egypt there. So the 2 teams that beat us in the African Cup of Nations now playing for 3rd place. Ivory Coast are playing to win it. Goal kick downfield, and Montgomery is allowed to bring that down and challenge. He tried to chip the keeper, and Edwards, it were a wonderful save. That is diving backwards towards his own goal to tip it wide, but defensively, McAllister switched off a little bit there. Bevelin's header cleared out. Setzilers can bring it forward, but not enough for a highlight, apparently. Ivory playing Algeria. Let's put up the Irish Cup, shall we? See what's going on around the H&W Welders beating odds. Evans corner. Smith flicks on, hits the post and wide. And is that the 2nd time now we've hit the woodwork in this game? Yes, it is. We've switched back to the African Cup of Nations. That's a little bit annoying. And we've also got our formation on. Why can these not just stay as they are? But we're just looking at teams such as Linfield to see if they go through, which you'd expect them to do. McAllister, Kearney, McAllister, Kearney, Scannell, cross towards back post, Moore's header, and it's in the back of the net. Colin Moore gives us the lead on the stroke of half time. Wonderful header, that is. I mean, to be fair, it's a great ball in. Little passing and movement here to find the space. The overlap continues, then gets away from his man towards the back post, and that is such a great header. That's such a tough header from there. And Moore finds the back of the net and is rightfully delighted with that. Happy with the number of shots on target so far. Who did Larne actually play in their last game? Why can I not click on them anywhere? Schedule. They played Blina Mallard and Drew. So they could have actually rested players, but looking at their fitness, they didn't actually. In fact, they had to come from behind a 82nd minute equaliser from a penalty. I was just looking at their fitness, like they probably could have rested players for that game like we did, otherwise we would be looking like that. 70 minutes in, we still have a 1-goal advantage. I'm going to switch to the... Well, we're not going to switch to the part of the bus. It was international where we did the change of tactics, wasn't it? Kearney can come off for Mark McGuinness. And we're going to go 5 at the back. Let's take Stroud off as well for Christodoulou, and Colin Moore for Paul Holt for our 3 changes. 20 minutes to go. We're looking to just, try and shore it up a little bit more, see this game out. We have a throw-in deep in our own half. It's not a great throw-in. Brown now on the ball. Finds Park, who has space to run into, and does run into it. Not a great ball back for Gordon, but he does recover. Boyd, Gordon. Park now cuts inside and fires over, and it's not great defending there from Evans. Let's tell them to focus. Morrow's ball. We win the header though. Holt finds Evans. He does need a little bit of help here. Holt again. Smith back to Evans. I really thought for a second that we were going to lose that ball, but we worked it well. Scannell finds McAvoy. Nobody in the box. McAllister. Scannell. Can we get a ball in here? We've got a couple of players in the box now. Scannell to McAvoy. Beats his man. McAllister's cross towards back post. Holt's header. It's in the back of net, and that is surely the victory. We're into the quarterfinals of the Irish Cup. Larne will be getting dumped out at this stage. It's Crusaders 2. It's Larne 0, and we worked that ball really well, patiently. Waiting for that space to open up. It's his first time cross in, and Holt gets up above his man and powers the header home. And, well, okay, I say comfortable and said we were through. We've got a highlight straight from kickoff here. They can pull one back instantly. Then we have that nervy finish again. Scott. Schwartz looks forward. McGuinness lets Montgomery run again. And Montgomery has equalised straight away. And me telling them to focus really did not work. Did not work. And that is a massive mistake from Montgomery there, from McAllister there. And that's the second time he's done that. Just not even challenge that ball in the air and let Montgomery run free. 5 minutes to go, though. We're going to demand more from them. We are very defensive as well. 3 additional minutes. Are we going to see this game out? Yes, we are. We go through 2-1. For a second, I thought they were going to get back into it after scoring that goal, but we do see it through. We make it through to the quarterfinals as well. Linfield going through 2-1. They were behind until 3 minutes from time. 87th minute equaliser and a 94th minute winner. That'd be massive had they gone out there. Odds coming from behind to win. Port Stewart go through. Cliftonville go through. Ballymena go through. Ballyclare and Anna United. So still some decent teams in there. You'd be looking at Port Stewart or Anna to play in the next round, really. But we'll see when the draw is, and we're back in one moment for that Linfield game in the league. Now, unfortunately for this game against Linfield, we're missing a lot of players because they've played for the youth teams today. So a lot of the people that I'd normally have filling my bench are ineligible for the game. So we only have 5 subs on the bench for today. But it is an unchanged side from last time out. Edwards, Evans, Okocha, Stroud, McAllister, Smith, Scannell, Moore, Kearney, McAvoy and Sealis. So yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a concern, mainly that I didn't pay enough attention to notice that, but the players we've got on the bench hopefully should be good enough regardless. I'm going to wish them luck. I know we beat these last time out, and they haven't been on the brilliant run, but it's still Linfield, and they can still easily just beat us at will, really. They are a better team than us. Scott to Kalakamanis, cross comes in, and the referee's given a penalty for a trip on Price. We crowded him out there 3.5 minutes into the game, and Linfield have a penalty. Benacer versus Edwards, bottom corner, 1-0 Linfield. And as I was saying, just like that, they can just turn around and beat us at will, really. Keeper goes the right way, but doesn't get down far enough. Let's encourage them. So, of course, this win would put Linfield top of the table ahead of us, a point ahead of us. Stroud wins that header out to Evans. Flick to Smith, to Okocha. I mean, I wouldn't mind a draw in this game. I'd be very, very happy with a draw. Scannell to McAvoy. Can he beat his man? He can. Poor ball to Scannell, though. Stroud wins that header well. Kearney looks for Moore, flicked on. Seems can't get it. Falls back to Moore. He should have done better. Has to score there. Have to, well, at least hit the target minimum. Poor effort from Moore. And yeah, it just feels like it's going to be one of them games. Ball forward. Defender can't get anywhere near Kalakamanis. Pulls it across. And it's an own goal. Brett Stroud, own goal. And we are sinking without a trace here already. Evans, this is such poor defending. He just doesn't even get anywhere near him. Just watches him. And it's unlucky from Stroud. Connor Evans is coming off. And McAllister's coming off as well. 2 changes defensively in the 15th minute, but this is far from good enough. We are going to berate them. We're going to go attacking. I mean, we've had more of the ball. We're having more of the chances. They're just not good chances. Moore missed that big effort. But that is all we've really seen from us attacking-wise in this half. Why did we not go attacking? I selected attacking. I also selected berate. As we come towards half-time, free kick. Can we get a goal back? Kearney just wide from him. And we're going to go into half-time, 2-0 down. We're going to thrash his arms and tell him that's terrible. Because it is terrible. And Colin Moore is now going to come off. For Keith Waters, Silas can go out wide. Moore is tired. I still sort of haven't forgiven him for that miss either. So Waters coming on in what is a massive moment for a young lad. Allen straight at Evans there. Not a great effort. Demand more. Let's go very attacking. Let's get that ball smacked forward. Right, quickly, while we're watching that, let's raise the tempo as well. Webber to look downfield, you'd imagine, with this ball from his hands. He does. Allen is allowed to win the header. Kochich doesn't challenge him. Kalikaman is pulled back across the back post, and Aaron Bingham gets there for 3-0. And just like that, that unbeaten run is coming to an end. And defensively, poor. Simple football. We need to try and get Kalikamanis out of this game. We need to control him. Oh, it's too late. I should have made them changes earlier. That is a mistake by me there. Bingham. Harbinson. Why does this keep happening? Football Manager, sort your bugs out, please. But yeah, Linfield will be going ahead of us, without a doubt. And deservedly so, because this has been a atrocious showing. This is going back to last season's performances. Keenan's cross comes in, Okocha heads clear, Silas further away, but nobody out there. And that's where Waters needs to be making a name for himself. He needs to be chasing that down earlier. Ball forward, Waters flicks it on. He could have, perhaps a bit of his inexperience showing there. He could have turned and ran onto that. He didn't need to get a header on it. Carson looks forward. Allen allowed to bring down into Lavery and somehow misses. He should have scored. And it should have been 4. And yeah, I mean, I'm just sort of hoping that they don't score any more here. And I mean, just like that, the title fight swings in Linfield's favour. Yes, we do have to play each other again after the split, but if we perform like this, it's game over for our title challengers. Edwards pushes an effort onto the post, and there's more highlights here. Lavery, Keenan, cross comes in, Allen headed clear. I mean, it just didn't even start off well. They'd given away a penalty inside 3 minutes, and it's a foul by Vernon there. And that's probably just game. Just blow full time, referee. We don't need to be punished any longer here. Just blow your whistle, please, ref. Thank you. That performance was far from good enough. Far from good enough. And yeah, there's still plenty of games left to go, and it is only a point. But that is going to then Conference look at 27 games without defeat. They're now on 10 games in a row without losing. And yeah, I don't know what to say really. I don't really want to come back that soon. I'm going to come back after the split. I'm going to trust that I'm going to get through in that quarter-final of the Irish Cup. We're going to come back for around the semi-final in tomorrow's episode, should we get through. If not, it'll be Linfield again. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here and enjoy what you see. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.